There it is. Now we all caught up. Having a little bit of technical difficulties. No sound. Can you hear me, DJ? Says we're all connected. DJ. Okay, cool. Manville, what's going on? Says we got six wonderful people in the house. Uh, Today I hit. This is number 400 on videos, and yeah, kind of fun, cool. Um, and yep, and we're trying to raise some money so that August 20th we can go to Washington to the rights trapping. So anything that I make off of any videos, whether it be ad revenue or donations, is going towards the trip out to see Coyote and his family. And the plan is we're gonna spend a week out there, but there's no guarantee. So, but we're gonna try, and I hope everybody can hear me okay. Steven Sheets, what's up? So, and the weather here in Texas is kind of rainy, but I do have the new Wi-Fi or fiber optic internet. It seems to be doing way better. Leon, what's up, little brother? Leon, why aren't you in bed? Isn't it like 2 o'clock in the morning your time? And for those that were in another live earlier, Cuddles is doing great. Roadhog! Uh, she was able to nurse a little bit from our mama cat. Uh, Solid food. I do apologize. If I have to, at some point, I can switch over back over to my hotspot and see if it does any better. But looking at my phone, I'm still freezing up. Jazz. Leon says I'm in bed. But yeah, other than that, is it looks like it's freezing up on my end. Is y'all's? Are y'all having good? 2:25 a.m. I was close. Okay, and Nightbot is working. Weather. Out checking traps. Well, you can come up and check your traps. I don't have a problem with that, Coyote, if you want to come up while you're checking your traps. And Leon says, Coyote! And Ray Ray, I don't know if you're lurking around in the background. So, yep. I just got to get used to this new setup. That's all. And plus, the weather's not too hot here. There I go again. And of course, Texans Down Under is probably up front playing with something. Coyote. Uncle Willie! The Dobson Explicit Channel. What's up, brother? Hey, Willie, you probably would have laughed at me earlier. I jumped in the canal that was flowing really, really fast to grab a baby kitten. It was funny because I called the kids before I went in there just in case, so I could put up a video. But then the kitty got off the log that it was on and was in the moving water, so I had to just jump in. Fish time! Loki! Beverly Moffett! I do appreciate everybody coming in. So we just got yesterday. We got this new fiber stuff, and I'm trying to figure it out. Well, that's not good, Uncle Willie. Well, when I jumped in the canal, I thought it was one of the kittens that was born here, but it's not. It's way bigger than what we have and smaller, if that makes any sense. Backlash! That's why I keep having problems. I knew he was around here somewhere. Wolf's Den Outdoors official. There you go, Leon. You ain't got to worry about him no more, Leon. He has made a guest appearance. Well, it's funny, Backlash, because 2 seconds before I see your name pop up in the chat, I started having issues. Uh-oh, Wolf Den, you're in trouble now. And Beverly, did you get your stickers? I think I already asked you and you answered. I don't know. It's hot today. Yes, in Washington, it's hot today. Hey, Nicole. The weather is bipolar. Yeah, or tripolar because it seems like it's trying everything here today. It's cold. It's rainy. It's windy. They talking about tornadoes. We're in a flood warning. And I tell you what, if I get any more water in my front yard, I ain't got to go nowhere to go fishing. I'm gonna fish right off my front porch, and I'll do it with a live stream. Probably have better luck there anyway. Today we won. Cool. Winds northwest, west, northwest. Ah, that ain't bad. It's only 35% humidity. Kim, hey, low key, type in the chat weather with either your town or your zip code. Has anybody seen Brutal Bob? I seen him over in Ryan's. Coastal water, sis. Hey, Leon, I don't have the slap command for very good reason. And it's acting weird. Uncle Don. That's vlog sis 21. There's Brutal Bob. How you doing today, Bob? Hope everything worked out for you at the doctor's. That's Weon. Weeon. Thank you, Fish Time. Brother Clyde, how are you doing today? I hope your weather's better than ours. And I know fish time is probably gonna be like, yeah, I went fishing and caught 20 crappie in like 10 minutes. Backlash, behave. Mountain Cape Hard Outdoors. What's life like out on the mountains today? Thank you, low key. Matthew Jess Outdoors. Wolf Den. That only works if somebody actually does a super chat. Just saying. Miss Pontoon Jody. Coastal. Hello to all the Matthews and Matts. There's a bunch of them in here tonight. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Nomadic Rat Pack. Uh-oh, Miss Jody did it. Miss Jody, oh, Backlash has been a member for 12 months. So now somebody type in the chat TNT. There we go. And thank you, Miss Jody, for the super chat. Or was that a super sticker? Thank you, Miss Jody. Uncle Don's trying to get in it now. And since we are to. Oh. And Uncle Don, I am sure so happy to see you around in these chats again. You brought some entertainment back. And if y'all don't have Matthew Jess Outdoors, he just dropped his link with Nightbot. Please go check him out. And Brutal Bob says, Miss Jody, good evening, ma'am. And if you ain't got Backlash Fisherman and you ain't got nothing else better to do, go check him out. You might have something to laugh at. Hey, Backlash, don't say that because you might lose subscribers.
Work.
There's Coyote.
What happened to my picture? Can you hear me?
I don't know.
Oh, what is your deal, dog? Oh, oh, oh. Can you hear me now? I don't know if I'm messing up or you're messing up. What the hell? Now he's gone. And I can't see the chat. Good. That's it. Oh, there we go. Now I can see chat. Where did he go? Can y'all hear me? Pontoon is here. Say hi, Pontoon Jody. Oh, are you back? Click something wrong. What the hell? Holy shit. I don't know what's going on. Everything's blinking. What the hell?
Are you there? It's all Devil Dog's fault. Hello? Well, I'm Guess who's back? Back again. I think I'm back. Ooga Homesteads. Backroads Hillbillies. Tennessee Fishkeeper. I'm good now. I switched it back over to my hotspot. I was like, you know, this technology with this fiber stuff ain't all cracked up what it's supposed to be. And yes, I seen Devil Dog. What's up, Devil Dog? You were getting worried. Well, it's all new, so I'm having to learn it again. But I can see the internet over there on my table, the little box, and it was going. It went to red, so and then it started blinking white. So it's still not connecting. I think it is the weather, but I will be messing around with it some more later on. So, like I said, I just switched it to Wi-Fi on my switched it to Bluetooth on my phone and ran with it. 96 gal. So, Coyote, if you're lurking around in the background, I have a temporary fix, and we temporarily got service. So, like I said, I will be messing with this. I think I need to move the little box because it comes in as fiber and goes into a Wi-Fi thing, so you can connect it to multiple devices. I think I need to put it up a little bit higher. So, how is Huga Homesteads doing? But I'm here. Can y'all hear me and see me? She said, "Yep." Well, at least now, if it drops off again, it should automatically connect to my hotspot. Ryan, fiber optics not all up to be, bro. Uncle Don says, "Good evening, 96." Cargo trailer camper cover. Cool. If you sub Loki, they will. And if you could, throw his playlist on. He only needs 175 hours. for his 4K watch hours. I bet Texans Down Under's got something to do with this. It's always her fault. Between her and Coyote, they're the two troublemakers. There he goes, it's jumping. Your tablet freaked out. I don't know, Coyote. I literally all of my internet said bloop. And Coyote needs 2K. Roxanne says, welcome back. I don't know, this thing's jumping all over the place. Have a good night, Tennessee Fish Keeper. Texans Down Under is my wife. 96. And Coyote is the right strapping. And Loki needs 175 watch hours to get his 4K watch hours. Online says, I need a miracle. Weon, I thought you were the miracle. Devil Dog, quit pushing buttons. Am I back? I'm back. I think maybe. But just in case not, I'll add Coyote.
Oh, now you're going to add me. Finally.
I don't.
You're chopping up. I don't know if that's me chopping or you chopping, though. What are you doing, Yoders? You want to say hi to everybody? See right there? Say hi. No, you're right there. Right there. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Why does it screw up every time I come up here? Okay. I didn't do it. It wasn't my fault. It was her fault. Yeah, it's your fault. You did it, Yoders. What'd you do to the laptop? Hmm? What'd you do? You broke it. You kicked Big Matt off? Why you kick Big Matt off? You're blocking the camera. I can't see, dog. Ugh, there we go. Well, the great thing about that, Loki, is it's summertime and they're all wearing shorts. Just saying. At least the girls out here are. Hi, Texas down under. I'm not sure where Big Matt went. He brought me up and disappeared. Jarhead! You're breathing in my ear, and it's hot. Don't breathe in my ear. It's a girl. That's the guy. Right, Dingers? Say, I'm the boy. She's the girl. Her name is Yoders, also known as TV. Texas. Yes. Things are getting hot out here, Josh. It got up to 70 today, and it's supposed to be in the 80s the next 2 or 3 days. I'm actually going to have to take my long johns off and probably put some shorts on. Where are you going? You want to go play? Go. Go, 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 go. She's chasing nothing. You know, he keep talking about this fiber optic stuff, but I don't know if the fiber optics work. Yeah, I'm on a tablet. Oh, I have to let Yodi run every once in a while. But we're in a fenced in storage area right now. I'm out checking traps, and she can't get out of the fenced in area. Wife is back from Japan. Her mother passed in the middle of her sleep and was very peaceful. The funeral went great, and she's back home. And I didn't clean the house good enough. You know, they say they're smartphones, but my smartphone can't even understand my southern, western Japanese accent. So they ain't that smart, in my opinion. Supposed to have a little button right here. I hit call Matt. It goes, call who? What? Dingo, don't snore. He's over here snoring. Is Matt going to make it back up? Yeah. Matthew Jess, Nightbots needs its child support. Yodesh, what are you doing? Are you done playing? You ready to go home? It's time to fight the traffic. Most of the idiots are gone home now. That's the great thing about this spot is if it gets right at driving time, I can pull in here and hide from all the traffic and all the stupid people and wait till the traffic calms down and then head home. Because after 6 o'clock, nobody can get in here. Yoda! The Bud Files. How are you doing tonight? Big Matt is lost in the internet. Oh, Front Tail Survivor. I didn't see you there. How you doing, sir? Yodi, you ready to go home? Come on. Let's go. Come on. Oh, God. Oh. You're supposed to jump, not headbutt. Butthead. She headbutted my ribs. You boothead. Yes. Gandalf, how you doing, sir? I don't know if y'all saw my video I dropped yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. It was a pretty good video. But I'm going to have to ask, do a survey and get names for that meal because I don't have a good name for it. I know. I told her to get in the truck, but she was supposed to jump up right here, not headbutt me in the side.
And
Oh,
Texans
is he
down
back?
under, just to let you know, I am running off of hotspot. We're having issues with the fiber.
You know what? I don't think fiber works good.
That's kind of what I'm starting to think myself.
Well, if
But
it's
I had it
run
off
right,
coming back up, and then all of a sudden, the little light went from blue to red and started blinking, and then started blinking really, really fast. I'm like, nope,
well,
I just
if
unplugged
it's
it.
installed and ran correctly and there's no kinks in it, it works great when it works. But
It comes into the house up front through fiber, and the signal up front, everything's perfect, picture
yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Then it goes to a router box that routes it out, and I just think it's too far of a distance from back here to all the way at the front.
Probably. You could get a repeater thing and put it in the shop.
There's one in the shop,
Oh,
and it gets
yeah.
full signal in the shop.
Well, it should link to the house from there.
I think it's having the problem of the fact that it's a metal building, so it's basically like a Faraday cage.
Oh, well, put the
So,
thing outside.
so yeah, like I said, I just turned it off. I'm gonna run my hotspot right now, and we'll I'll mess with it some tomorrow when hopefully the weather's better, unless it
I,
doesn't stop raining.
it
Texas,
ain't
man, we
raining
may we
here.
may float off.
We, it ain't raining here right now. I woke up this morning. I went into the garage and I'm like, oh, it's nice and chilly. I put on my regular clothes. I got out and started doing traps, and I'm like, holy crap, it's hot. I wish I'd put some shorts on today. I'm, I'm about dying. I'm not used to 70 something degrees weather.
Yeah.
I take my long
Well, you
shirt
know
off and my
the pass between the shop and the hill.
uh-huh.
If you was walking, I walked through it and it's almost knee deep.
Oh, I would have fun that in the side by side.
Yeah.
We'd have to get some videos of that.
Yep. My day's been exciteful though, because I had to rescue a baby kitten. That's very, very vocal when she wants to be, and it's a girl version of Ginger.
Hmm. Dingo is over here snoring. I don't know if y'all can hear it. He's just.
Nope. Thank you, Nicole.
Oh, I gotta drive home now. At least I don't have to drive into the sun. Oh,
He's not the son yet.
no, the sun's right there,
Over
and I
your
gotta
head.
go that way, and I'm going that way.
So, yes. Back to what I was saying towards the beginning. BTR outdoors. Anything and everything that I make, from live streaming videos, whether it be super chats, donations to PayPal or Cash App, anything that I make right now is going towards getting me and the family out to Washington. Big Tim and God we trust. Uh, and and I'm going to be talking with Texans Down Under and Coyote later about possibly starting a GoFundMe over on the Facebook side. If he doesn't choke to death between now and then.
Sorry about that. Wow, that was a good hit. Alrighty. Oh wait, let's see if I can do this.
Yes. And Coyote's youngest daughter is getting married, and I've been invited to the wedding, and I'd really like to go almost as much as Coyote and Mrs. Coyote wants us to come out there.
My my wife is worried about how we're gonna get everybody around in the vehicles. I said they're from Texas. They're used to riding in the bed of a pickup truck.
Well, we
She
are going to try to rent a vehicle while we're out there.
she didn't like that idea too much.
I
I
know
thought it
neither
was
did Texans.
I thought it was funny as ever.
Yeah.
We'd strap them and the dogs in the back, and the kids will just have fun back there.
You know, low key, you did bring up a very good point right there. This Big Matt, didn't you know fathers of the bride is supposed to pay LOL?
Yeah, for the wedding, not
Hey,
the.
hey, wait a minute. Low key, don't remind me because I got 2 girls.
Yeah.
Sorry, sweetheart. You're gonna have to go to the justice of the peace because I broke.
I'm trying to turn on my
Dominic!
speakers. I'm trying to turn on my
That would be
Bluetooth.
Coyote's youngest daughter. Well, second to youngest. The other one's looking right over his shoulder. And he froze up again. Either he did or I did.
No, it's me. I'm trying to connect my Bluetooth to my tablet, but it's being a baziscus.
Um, no
I don't
comment, Matthew
know.
Jess.
I don't know. Oh, I guess I got to put it in gear. Oh, sorry.
See, I'm telling you, the man
I'm on a
drives
dirt.
crazy. We're gonna get another video, and we're gonna have a third party videoing like when we leave the driveway. We get Texans down under out there to film.
Yodi says I drive good. Don't you? Yeah.
And off,
Steady.
yeah, that's because she's
Steady.
bouncing all over the place. She's like, "Ooh, I get to play."
She's like, wee! This is fun!
It's all good, Dominic.
Oh. I'll be right back. You stay.
I'll be back. AR, dog. So there was another one under Mom's porch.
Well, that's not going to stay there. God blasted, it moved. God, get back up in that truck. Get up in there.
And she's like, "Yeah, right." Right, Dominic? Honestly, my honest opinion on that there's more people that do have it than what they want to believe. So, yep. Low key, Dominic. Me also.
Come on. How hard is it to find a freaking. Ugh. Why can't I add this device? It was working the other day. Why won't it work?
Probably because you probably don't have the Bluetooth turned on.
I don't know. The other day I had it on the Bluetooth and I could hear you a lot better. Some reason it's not connecting. It doesn't even recognize the truck is there today. Oh, I gotta put in my special code. Yes, nusk.
Yes. Y'all heard him. He just admitted he's very special.
I have a special code. I have to put my special code in so the gate opens up. Because I'm after hours. The place closes at 6.
Leaving the little bus behind.
I'm leaving the storage place. See? The gate's closing behind me. And done. Now I can go. I have to make sure the door or the gate shuts before I go. It didn't close one time and somebody tried to get in. And so, oh, honey. Dingo. It's just a freaking.
Make sure nobody gets in while I'm watching.
Well, what's bad is we used to do security here. And so now when Dingo sees anybody in the parking lot, he's like, that's my job to bark at them. They shouldn't be in the parking lot. But we don't do security at the pot shop anymore, so. Oh, go, Harley! Harley. Death rocket.
Yeah.
I wouldn't ride one if you paid me.
Everybody put a 1 in the chat if I should bring Coyote a present.
I got a present for you. I got a raccoon whistle for you.
I'm just going to send it over to Matthew Jess.
Actually, I want to send it to Wolf Puppy. Oh, we're out. Whee! Twin turbos. Sorry. I got a green light.
A fuzzball called Snuggles.
You can leave one of those daughters as long as she promises not to listen to my wife.
Gandalf put one. No, I might leave Matthew with you, but
I need somebody to help me move traps, cut grass, make videos. And the girls know how to video. Matthew gets distracted easily like I do.
But Matthew loves cutting grass.
Well, he can cut the grass. I just need a good camera person. An editor. Oh my gosh. Why would you let your kid sit with no seatbelt backwards when you're driving down the road? Hey, you need to sit down. What are you growling?
And do your own work, yard work, Coyote.
Huh?
Matthew Jess says, do your own yard work, Coyote.
I do,
You know
but
he
I'm
makes his
getting
wife
old.
do that.
I cut the grass yesterday, but getting you bastard. Oh, sorry. I'm driving. I'm not responsible for what I say.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you putting on your brakes? Pakroyo. Nandeo. Pakakaijin.
HB, I hadn't started it yet.
Oh, we'll fall in behind you. Yeah, we'll be nice. Don't worry, it ain't gonna get you. Come on, just get close and hug your butt. There you go. Get in there.
And I
Sorry.
tell you what, if we get much more rain tonight and tomorrow, I'm gonna be fishing in the front yard.
I gotta get my boat finished so we can go fishing when you come up here.
Right, HB?
But we might have to take two boats. You might have to take one of them, and I might have to take the other one. I don't know if my boats can handle both of us at the same time. It'll hold one or the other, but I'm
You
not
get
sure
the duck
about
boat.
both. Huh?
You get the duck boat.
That's fine. I can get into smaller places,
That's okay. I'll just cast over your head.
and I can fly fish from my duck boat.
That's okay.
I'll leave the dogs in the boat with you, though.
That's fine.
Dingo would be freaking out. He'd be like,
The
"You're too
first
far
time,
away
the
from
first time that
Dad."
little Yodi right there didn't listen to me, I'd throw her butt in the water.
You know, I haven't taken her down to the lake yet, but I was spraying the garden hose the other day, and she didn't want to have nothing to do with the garden hose. She doesn't like the idea of going into a bathtub either. The wife tried to get her into the bathtub the other day, and the wife ended up taking a bath.
That's okay. The missus has got to take a bath too. All right. I did officially pin the link this time. If anybody would like to come up and hang out, you're more than welcome. I just got to see your face in the backstage.
And I'm getting close to
And
home, so I'm gonna
I
probably
don't know
get
how much
spotty
longer I'm going to
reception.
be able to go be live.
I'm gonna probably have real bad reception here in a minute. I'm almost home until I get inside and switch to Wi-Fi. It starts.
Johnny Small Pepper.
Hello, guys.
Hey, Loki.
Looks like
Hey,
it's
Johnny,
still
I
nice
think
and
you're right.
sunny. It's nice and dark here.
Yeah, it's still 71 degrees here.
Ours is dropping. It was 70. I think it said 72, but when I checked a little bit ago, it was 65. Temperatures dropping once it gets dark, but they're saying 80 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah. That's what they're saying for the next 3 days here.
Yeah, we got 80 tomorrow and then mid 70s. But then we're supposed to get a bunch more rain, and it's already bad enough. The Mississippi up here is it's flooding really bad. We got a lot of really bad flood from all the rain we got. What they need to open up the lock and let it get down to Louisiana and let them guys suck up all the juice down there in them swamps.
Send it down there to Texas.
No.
I heard Matt's getting a damn swimming pool. Yeah, I heard he said he's getting one out in the front yard.
No.
We're gonna fill it with
past
catfish.
the swimming pool point. We're getting a swamp, a lake.
Well, that's
So
still a swimming pool.
So you need some more water for it.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
What's up, YouTube police? Devil Dog, welcome back.
Yeah, I posted a link there, Matt. We're gonna have a premiere on Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time. It's kind of like our last from our trapping season. It's probably about the last month. We didn't catch a whole lot the last month, but
you mean pre being ran over by a snowboard?
I wish we got that. I really do wish we got that, because it would have been precious when I had it on tape when Jackie come running up to me and I asked her what happened, and she tells me, you just got run over by two fat girls. That would have just been precious, that would have made it on top of all the other stuff, had where I got hit and then off and up and over, but as long as I'm getting better, I guess I'm all right, He froze up, did he?
Lost Coyote.
As I told Jackie, I said, we don't do a lot of times on our vacation times. Like, we got Memorial Day coming up, and we have some pretty good campgrounds around. Like, we go out to Fort McCoy too, because we get a discount at the campground out there because we're part of DOD, Department of Defense. Jackie, because she works there, and me because I do my trapping for them. So we get a pretty good discount, and then we're around some of the best lakes, tons of trout. We usually get our limits of trout and stuff, so we're thinking about doing that. But kind of since my mom kind of flipped out a little bit there, we haven't been going down to Florida. She had sold her house, and she had some issues with her heart and strokes and stuff, and her mind wasn't quite right. So we hadn't gone down to Florida because we always stayed at her place. But I told her, I said, man, we need to go do something during the summer sometime, And I says, it'd be pretty cool if we ever decide we go down to, I said, start driving down. I said, man, if we went down to like towards Big Mat or something, and I says, man, we got a couple people on the way down, like I call him my adopted son from PC Outdoors. He's kind of like my adopted son. He talks to us all the time, asks questions, becoming a really good trapper. He's been catching a lot of beaver and stuff. So I said, go down, spend a couple of days there, and drive down through Texas and get some boudin. My wife right away, she hears that, and then she's all off on the market. Yeah, that sounds right, But I said, finally do something a little bit. I said, especially since we got the newer vehicle, I said, it'll be able to go everywhere. Won't have to worry about, breaking down so much.
Yeah.
So I told her we need to try to do that, because she gets to working so heavy most of the time at this time of the year because all the training going on. So I said, man, something that'd be kind of nice, go meet some of these guys we talk to all the time,
Everybody's just hitting the wrong button. Well, Brutal Bob, I don't know if you're still in the background or not, but I'm at 19. And 10 out of the 19 were taken with my pellet gun. So, and I'm hoping that before too much longer, I'll be able to afford one of them fancy cameras like what Coyote and Infantry have that I can attach to my scope and be able to get some good videos of it. It'll have to be in black and white though.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, that was on, and it just clicked right off.
You have the same problem as me.
Man, must be the
Fat
ghost
fingers.
tonight. Man. Well, no, I'm just holding it, the phone, because I'm holding my phone. I'm just holding it, not even moving, and must be the ghost in the house tonight or something. I don't know.
It's the missus.
Yeah, I don't know where she went. She went all somewhere. She was, oh, you're laying down in the bed? Yeah, she went laid down. She said, figure if I'm talking, I ain't going to want to watch TV. So, because I got a huge TV in the bedroom compared to the living room. So, and once she got rid of my beautiful old antique couch that had my butt print in it, the rest of the couches and chairs just don't, you know how it is. They just don't fit right anymore,
You don't fit right, but then it didn't fit right with anything else you had.
Right. There you go. But when you get them for free and they actually look really nice, you kind of take them anyway. So, but yeah, we got stuff going, and Jaden went down to the park. Mama Jaden time today. They went and got him some ice cream and went down to the park, and all the girls were hitting on him down there. God forbid, man. He's only going to be 11 months old next month. Geez, what's it going to be when he gets 14, 15, 16? I'm gonna have to write down the girl's name so I don't get them mixed up, so I don't get the poor boy in trouble.
Nickname.
Oh, don't worry about my dad. He got hit by 2 fat girls and got a bad concussion, so his memory went bad. That's probably what he'll tell him. Oh, Lord. But yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to live that one down because everybody messes with me about that one. I mean, it's just like, how can you make that up?
If you ever wanted to live it down, you should have never brought it up over here.
Well, probably should have never brought it up anywhere because you're not the only one. Reef Robber gives me some stuff about it too,
Yeah, I started to join in the other night when he was harassing you about it.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, well, what are you gonna do? It's funny. I can live with it. That's the only thing I get messed with. I'm all right.
The good thing about it is you were able to walk away from it without any real major damage.
Right.
Except to your pride.
Yeah, well, for a while there, it had a lot of pain and stuff, but it'll all go away. I mean, I'm in pain every day anyway with all my disabilities. But geez, that one I didn't need that extraness. It's like that's why I told Jackie. I said, boy, this last winter and fall really ain't been very good to me. Truck broke down. Started out truck. I had to get a new truck. Then I got bit by the bobcat, and then I got run over by 2 fat girls. And it's kind of funny, but as I told Jackie, I said, as long as they wasn't as big as me, man, we was all right. Because if I got hit by 2 girls the size of me, I probably wouldn't have got up.
Well, it could have been worse. You could have been hit by me, by myself.
Yeah. Well, you're probably about the same amount in weight as I am. I'm actually, because I know you was talking about how you did your weight the other day. And people don't realize, it's easier to get it put on than it is to get off, no matter what you do. It really is. And I'm at 315, and I got sick, and I used to be right around the 250 mark, and I had gotten sick from some medication that had bad allergic reactions. So I got up. I ended up getting up to 380 pounds, right in there. And when I was at my doctor here about a month and a half ago, and he was proud as hell, he's like, you lost around 78 pounds, 75 to 78 pounds, in the last year and a half. And some of it has to do with the medication I took to helps out. But I've been kind of stuck now right at a weight, and it's hard for me too, because I got severe arthritis and all this other stuff. I'm not like Coyote where he has a lot of the stuff, but he could still do a lot of major walking. Because if I get
No,
sick,
see, that's the common conception. People see him doing a lot of things,
right?
but fortunately, I got to spend 2 weeks with him, and I honestly do not know how he is able to get up and move around.
It's tough sometimes. And in the littlest thing, like getting a flu bug that gets into your joints, and then that messes you back up. Then it makes everything even worse. And it's like, oh my, and then you're down. It's like one little major gig, and then it's like, and then you got to come back from that, and then by the time you get better, if something else happens, it's worse. But
I
and
mean,
I'm at
because
6 foot.
what you don't see in his videos or when he's on live streams, when he goes to get up, he groans, and it's not like a getting up. It's a oh that hurts, that hurts, that hurts. All right, I'm up.
Yeah, that's kind of like me. When a lot of people say, how in the hell do you catch coyotes? How can you catch them setting your traps? But I sit on my butt. Everybody sees my videos. I catch them. I sit on my butt. I do sit on a pad. I have a pad I sit on, and people wonder how I'm catching coyotes because of the smells. And I tell them, I says, coyotes know the smells are there.
Hmm.
There's no way of getting around them. They automatically know there's something there. I mean, there's no
Uh,
way. All these guys, you got to use special
and
gloves.
if you go and look at some of even Coyote's trail cam footage of his bear and coyotes and stuff, every one of them stop and look at the camera. They know it's there. They can
Right?
smell it. They can hear the little noises.
I see belt loops in the chat.
Yeah, with all of his accounts.
I only know belt loop. That's the only count I know.
Well, there's Belt Loop, King Cook, Belt Loop 29. Uh, yeah, he's got a few. YouTube Police.
But yeah, and it's hard. When you see me get up, I get up a funny way, and then I'm hurting. Just like he is, and I grunt and I groan, but I try to keep at it. And people don't realize, man, once it happens, like my doctor, he says, why don't you walk more? Well, that's when I tell him, well, why don't you send me to a real doctor so he'll look at my knees? Because I could be walking along and my kneecaps will just pop out for no reason. I mean, they sliders. And the last guy I went to see, he says, well, you got
Harold
tendons and
Simple
cartilage.
Adventures.
Well, you got tendons and cartilage left. And I was like, shh. Last guy said I didn't have hardly next to nothing. And you're telling me. And I said, he's been actually in the business for 30 years and you're brand new to the dang business. I said, and hell,
But
your
see, and that's
freaking nurse tells you more of what's going on than what you are. I said, your nurse is actually doing your job for you. And all they did is
and
handed me
see
a couple braces.
for Coyote, he has that. That's his mentality. Never give up. Never quit.
Yeah, and I've been trying, man. This last, like I said, this last, April, well, from February, marching in through April, been kind of rough. April was actually really rough because we all got got that bug that was going around. You know, some people it didn't hit very hard, and then with us, we'd get rid of it, start getting rid of it, and every week it'd come back on stronger. You know, what's the matter, Pooh? You watch something if
Okay,
you want.
sis. But I mean that you can say that about the majority of the people in this chat right now. They don't know the meaning of quit.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to keep going, and some people say you need to try to do more. Well, it's kind of hard when, you know, for me, I got 3 bulging discs in my back. They won't even touch them. They won't. They don't even want to do surgery on it. I got a deformed hip since birth. Took me till I was 50 years old to find it. I'm going to be 57 next month. When I had kidney problems and they did a CAT scan, that's when they found out my hip was deformed. Military kicked me out from it. They says no, because when I joined, I was gonna wanted to go into the military, and they said no, there's something wrong with your leg. Well, they knew it was wrong, and then it took me till 50 years of regular doctors to finally figure out what was wrong with it. And then with my legs the way they are, and then severe arthritis everywhere from there down. And then now with my arm the way it is, I got to have 2 different surgeries on my arm, one on my hand and one on my upper arm. And, so it's like, and it's all on one single arm too, my strength arm. But, it just got to keep going. That's why I tell them, if you're going to do surgery, you got to do it during the off season. So when I'm ready to go by October, right around that October 15th mark, so I can start putting traps.
Okay.
I love catching my
And I got to
coyote.
point this out. Here's the epitome of never give up and never quit. Right there, Brutal Bob. Brutal Bob's been through some stuff and he's still going and he ain't gonna quit. Here's another one, Down Home Living. What's up, brother Zombie? Hey, Zombie, I got fiber optic and I can't get it to work.
Did they give you the router, or did you have a router, or is that from the
Yes.
from the cable company or the internet company?
Yeah.
Because sometimes, man, routers. I went and I spent almost $200 for the router we got, and because we got cable, or coming in the fiber optic, but the one we had just wasn't good enough, so we went and spent the extra money for one. And once we did that, our internet doesn't slow down, whether either from that or the Wi-Fi from any of us having to mess with it. Whether like now, we got stuff all around the house. All our internet or all our TV is, through Amazon, so it's all going through the cable. All the phones right now, I got my phone set up so I can run off it. We have a bunch of different stuff because we're running. We got our old phones, everything. We're running our stuff, plus we're running a bunch of other people's to help them get their watch hours. So we're constantly, like our computers, we might have like 5 things open on it, and we might be running a couple of ours, and then we'll be running other people's to help them get their 4,000 watch hours in. Um, to help out. So we constantly are on that thing. But man, the router we did have wasn't very good.
Gandalf said, "Hi, Brutal Bob."
But yeah, we put that link on there. If you could share it out, help us try, because we're getting close. We were down to 165, but yesterday I don't know, they didn't give us any hours, and we know we did, but they ended up taking 10 hours away, so we went from 165 to
You hit
175.
365.
What's that?
Did you hit 365 days?
No, I know the same day as last year they take some away. They took 5 away last night about this time, and then about 4 in the morning they took another 5. And but they didn't give us anything that we had. And I know Jackie had gone a little bit live yesterday, and then she went a little live today. Plus, with us and everybody else running the hours, it should have gave us some, but we went from 165 to 175, and
Yeah.
so
I
we
would
got
start
to be
right
live.
now, and I would not stop. I'd go live every day for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah, a couple people think I could get it within the week because it's not that very much, but and for a
Yeah, well,
while
the
there
reason
we
why I
were
say
getting
2
20.
weeks is that way it gives you a little bit of buffer, because when you're going through, having them go through and check everything, that 365 will bite you in the butt then too.
Yeah, because we got a couple videos coming out. Plus, I'm going to be making a couple videos. I got 2 different traps that I'm going to make a video on. I use the K9, No BS K9
No
Junior,
problem, Gandalf.
but I got the K9 Extremes, which are a number 3 compared to my number 2. And then I got some beaver traps from the No BS that I'm going to do. And plus, we got a couple other product reviews that we got for taking chains out, how we take chains out of the ground, stuff like that. We're going to have a few of that stuff come up. So that'll all help too. But yeah, it's just kind of tough with Jackie's schedule, and she wanted to take J-Dan down to the park today because she got off a little earlier, so she
What's
wanted
up?
to have a little fun.
Oh,
But yeah, we're trying to get her up, so if we can try to get her done, the more the merrier. Because I told Jackie, I said, it'd be nice if we could have like when we finally get finalized and everything, and they say that we're good to go, maybe have like a little giveaway of some kind. You know, we'd have to have
and
one for
you can also, if you're not connected with Cole Watts,
who?
this gentleman right here that I have highlighted,
Oh,
he helps a lot of people with watch hours as well.
all right. Well, if he adds on me and leaves a message, we return the favor too. If they join us and please say, hey, look, I'm new. I came from Big Matt, or just say, hey, I'm new to the channel. Jackie goes through all of that and she adds them, watches them. And then if they need watch hours, we help out. We've been watching coyotes too. We got Coyote on a couple of our stuff running too, trying to run him up some hours for him. So he can get his watch hours in. But, I've sat and seen people, man, and it's really weird too, because we've seen people that were way below us and they just blew up. Boom. They got like 4,000, and we're just, we got like, we're heading to 1,200. We're up to 1,200 watch hours, or 1,200 subs. But then I see people, they were way behind us, maybe had like 200-300, and now they're up to 4, going to 5,000. It's just kind of weird how some can get it and it blows, and then others have to work hard, which we haven't had as work as hard for our hours as some people have. But then, we really had to bust our butt to get the people.
Well, and that was like, for me, when I hit 500, I was like, you know what? I'm going to focus on my watch hours. I'm not going to focus on nothing else. And I literally went live every day for months. just working on my watch hours, not even knowing that I would get to the 1K mark. But I said, if I got the watch hours out of the way and I get there, then I ain't got to worry about it.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of what we're just trying to get it down. We got the other now, so, and that's what we're doing. Plus, we got other accounts. Jackie runs a couple other accounts, so that way we can help people out too. So we're run them, because once we run them, we loop it so that they're consistent. We just consistently run through their stuff, loop. So if anybody needs help, we don't mind helping. We prefer to help the fellow people out, because being a tight knit community is always best for everybody. We watch the commercials and all. When we have people like you, we watch when it comes on to you. Like if I get kicked off for some reason, when it kicks me back on, they have commercials. I watch all of the commercials, and then when it allows me to come back on, I roll back through, because that's just going to help you out from watching the commercials.
Well, hello. How you doing there, Mr. Big Matt?
I'm good, Harold. What are you wearing?
He's got his do-rag on.
Do-rag. It's summertime now.
Okay.
It's too hot to wear that black hat.
Ah,
And I got to cover that bald spot.
Don't want no sunburn on the top of the dome.
No, I can't handle it. Shoo, I was listening. You sounded like you was catching the trouts and fish. So
Yeah, we catch a lot of. Our season just opened last weekend, but we didn't go too much. It was kind of cold and kind of rainy, but this weekend's supposed to be rainy too. But we'll be heading out. And when we do, my son doesn't need a fishing license in the state, but we go on a fort military installation, and their rules are different, because like before, if he could catch his own fish, and then it would go on his, even as a kid. But on the military installation, if he catch something, it has to go on mine or my wife's. So if he goes and catches 7 fish,
chasing
me and the
tail.
wife are only allowed 3 fish, and then we got to stop. So I pay $8 for a license for him, and then he gets his own 5. Well, you figure 5 decent sized trout that are between 12 to 15 inches.
Butler Family Farm.
That makes up for it just on one catch, So we do catch a lot of them. Do a lot of ice fishing too.
yeah, where are you from?
We live in West Wisconsin.
Okay.
And this whole area here, we're right on the edge of what they call the driftless region. And to the west of us is where the ice age didn't hit. And then on this side of the hill where I live actually is where a lot of our stuff, they say everything that was in this area was probably pushed down to Kentucky and Tennessee from the ice age. So everything down in there is what our area pretty much used to look like. Because if you go to the west, that's what it looks like, with all the ridges and the coulees and the hills and everything. In through there and into parts of Minnesota and that. And so we got a lot of Class A trout streams right around here.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But I know, Jackie, we got to go someplace where I can find her, catch her a big fish.
Ladies in the house.
Take her down there to Big Matt, let her fish off his front porch, see if you catch him one of them 15-pound largemouth bass,
Living in mid outdoors.
It'd be pretty good.
Yeah. I don't catch too much bass, but then I don't really sit and try for them during the summer. I don't sit there trying to throw lures all over all day long. It's
Boy,
kind of
I love throwing them worms.
Trash can panda.
Worms and pig and jigs.
yeah, worms and what do they call them? They're like
Minnesota has a few
raccoons.
big fish. I tell you what, the last fish that I seen the missus catch, that was a nice one.
Biggest bass I've ever
I
caught.
believe it was a walleye.
Oh, wow.
It was
Yeah, our walleyes now, I think this year they changed it. They got to be 18 inches on a minimum. But then the Indians can go up there and spear them pretty much at any size. But they put their own fish bag in, you know. They got their own fish hatchery. So I really don't.
It's a whole lot harder to spear them than it would be to catch them on a hook.
Honestly, not at this time of the year, because they go out at night. Hey, you ever been like bow fishing at night or something like that?
Is this better?
I bass fish a lot at night.
Because if you go through, they got the lights and then they got the headlamps, and the walleyes when they come up into the shallows to breed, they're ours opened last weekend, living, but their eyes glow in the dark, and then they just spear them right at night. It makes it easier for them to get them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen them doing it. It's pretty fun, you know. Looks like I'd like to do it, but we're not allowed to spear them.
Huh.
But yeah, all that stuff, bass, northern stuff like that, all open. Now during the summer, I'll take a nice big old fatty shiner and put it on a hook and toss it out with a big old fat bobber and see if I can't get a northern or a bass like that, you know. But my favorite place froze out, and some of the biggest bass in northern I ever seen were in there. But we got to travel here to get to some of the best, some good stuff. We got a lake right here in town, but man, you got to have a 40-some.
Living them in, walleye is on my bucket list as well as a northern pike.
Yeah, see, we catch northern up here, especially during the winter. It's actually easier fishing for them in the winter because you just throw a shiner on them, drill a hole in the ice, and drop it down through the hole and set them up. You know, I have a 32.5-inch 13-pounder on my wall out there. That was the biggest one I caught. And a couple days after I caught that one, I had one I couldn't see because it was getting dark and I was packing up, and I couldn't see how close I got. The damn thing started coming out the hole, went back down, and in. Man, that thing was huge compared to the one I had. And man, I would about cried, you know. Damn, popped right off the hook.
Peaceful death.
So if I'd have seen that, I'd have stuck my dang glove down in there and grabbed him in the mouth, let him bite, and hold him out. But one of these days, I got to go down there by living Minnesota there, go up there by him and do some ice fishing. He invited me up, not this last winter, the winter before. He told me, come on up. I got to go up there by one of these times and try to catch some of that stuff he does.
Well,
Boy,
I don't know about the ice fishing for me, but, you know, yeah, I'd love to get up there and hang out with living them in.
Yeah.
Do some fishing.
Well, the thing is the ice, it's just like walking on anything, you know. It's just like walking on the ground when the ice gets so thick. I mean, you could drive out on it. It's not a big deal. I mean, you hear cracking and stuff, but a lot of times that's just building. But a lot of people freak out, you know, like Jackie, when the first time she did, and we're driving out and it's all crackling. And I just tell her, leave the window open and don't wear your seatbelt, because if we start to drop, jump out, you know. It's that simple, you know. But see, now it's kind of like, you know, just go on out and, you know. But now it's like, you got the new truck. I don't want it to fall through.
drive semi trucks on the lake. No, I'm good. Me and Ice don't get along. I'm a Texas boy.
Well, I could tell that by the way y'all drive on it. Man, I hated to come down to Dallas when it was bad weather. Man,
George RB3.
all that snow and ice and stuff, especially with how high a lot of those dang ramps are that you have to get off and turn, and man, ain't nothing but air underneath them. Them things froze up fast.
Hey, and Devil Dog, since you put that comment in the chat, I gotta let you know. You need to thank me and Matthew because we saved your kitten today. I'm gonna turn my camera off because I have to go get this kitten and show. Because I know Peaceful Daz is in here, and I know she wants to see it again.
Huh.
Yep, HB. Yeah, it gets thick up here too. I think we had between 18 and 20 some inches of ice, you know, here where I'm at around the Toma area.
That's a lot of ice.
Yeah, we had some really cold spells. We had some really bad cold spells, but we had a lot of snow and then freezing rain, and then it'd get super cold and then back to back and forth, and a lot more snow, and the weather. Oh man, it's just been ungodly. Was this last winter? You know, even trying to trap, man, it's like you had to dig out almost every other day or every day. HB, yeah, Wausau area. Yeah, my nephews live up there in Merrill. My nephews live up there to Merrill. And my nephew's dog he lives right in town, somewhere up in that area, and he was living in town, and a coyote came in there and messed his dog up.
Oh, look at the kitty.
Yeah,
Look,
this one definitely is a Devil Dog. It's showing his butt.
Huh.
Yeah, my son wants a cat. That's not it.
Well, I had to jump into the canal for this one.
I had a cat.
It was on a piece of it was a piece of wood, kind of hung in the center of the canal. And as soon as it saw me, it was trying to get to me, and took a one step too much. And yeah.
Yeah, my wife.
Devil Dog. This kitten is only just barely got its eyes open.
I caught a rabbit today. The cat had it as a little baby rabbit. The cat was pawing at it. Had it. I don't know what it done, but the rabbit wasn't moving. It done injured it or something. So I got the cat away from it, picked the rabbit up, carried it, put it in a little place I thought it would be safe, put some water in there for it to drink. And I went on about my business cutting grass and come back, and that cat had somehow got to that rabbit and had it laying in front of the door. Nice and mad.
And I do not believe this is one of our kittens, but our mama cat is taking care of it.
Well, that's
so, Daz, if you're still out there, she took it right in.
That's pretty cool.
What I need is one of those badass cats, you know, where you let it out and it stays right in the yard. And then when the other cats come into the yard, it rips it a new butt to keep them out of my neighborhood. And then they kill the rabbits, because we had our yard all tore up from, they put in new gas lines. The gas company came in, put in, so they tore up one side of our front yard, and then right through smack through the center, we had to put new lateral lines for the sewer out to the street. So they tore up a lot of Jackie's flowers, and we have some tulips coming in. And I don't know what it is about rabbits and tulips, but they love to go and snack on the leaves. They'll eat the tips off, and then when the stems start coming out with the buds, they chew them off so they won't come out. And Jackie's already going. We got about 4 or 5 rabbits in our yard every day, and we're not allowed to set foothold traps, or we're not allowed to use any pellet gun like that. So, and they not real easy to catch in cages neither. So, and by the time we put the
Devil
out
Dog,
there, he chases them. But
if you want, in a couple of weeks when they get old enough to be on their own, there's about 12 of them to pick from.
yeah, Jackie would. She's that's one thing she doesn't like is cats in the house. Sometimes I can handle it, but sometimes I can't. My old cat, I loved him to death. I called him Strike, and he was a tiger striped, and he had the cancer, bladder cancer. He would just lay there and pee, and because of that, I ended up becoming allergic. I get around it. If a cat pees and you catch it right away, scoop it and stuff, I'm not so bad. But like if I go outside and there's spots where the cats are out there, my nose clogs up instantly, and I have a hard time breathing. Sometimes I have the issue, sometimes I don't. It's just kind of, I guess if it's more of a wild one. I know when that dang feral cat peed all over me, everybody was mad. Jackie was mad. I was mad. She threw my boots out the door. Said, "Oh, we can't have them in here. They stink." And hell, I sprayed them. I even sprayed it with dead downwind, and man, that smell, none of that stuff would work, and that stuff's got enzymes, supposed to kill it, but wouldn't kill nothing.
Huh. Oh, me.
Hey, Devil Dog, Belt Loop, which one of you two is going live tonight? No. For about the first 2 hours this thing was out of the water, it was just sitting there shivering nonstop.
Yeah, I bet. Cats don't like water as it is. Most of them.
Lord, I have got to go. So, Matt, take it easy. We'll be seeing you. Nice to meet you.
You have a good one, Harold.
Yep, take care, Harold.
Have a good one. Bye. Bye, everybody.
I'm only going to be going for about 5-10 more minutes.
Yeah, you're getting close to the 2-hour mark.
Well, and I still got to figure out this. I think there's something in between.
Well, hopefully you'll figure out your new cable service, and and so you can get that going, because once you get the fiber going, that you won't have as much hassles.
Well, Butler Family Farms, I always enjoy it. Y'all, if y'all don't have Butler Family Farms, please go check them out. They put out some very interesting videos with their cows, goats. I mean, it's entertainment.
Yeah, I got Butler. I got them on mine. See their videos popping up all the time. We watch them.
The other one's still inside. Well, then the mama went and hid it.
Well, I probably should get going. I know you got to cut off here. You only got about 4 minutes before you're going to have to go anyway. And because I know you get it's almost at two hour before you kick off. So, uh, take care, everybody, and hope you all have a blessed night. Take care. Take care, Big Matt.
You too, Loki.
And remember, Friday night at 7 o'clock, we got a new video coming up. And you'll
Grey
kind of
Wolf
like it too.
Outdoors Homestead. Said
You should kind of
Loki,
like it.
Matthew.
You should kind of like it. We got both. We got one. It's both of its front paws are both in the same trap. I think you'll kind of like that. So take care.
Hey, Coyote. Since I know you're still in the background, do you think Sis would like cuddles? I named this one after Johnny Smallpepper's ego channel. You know, Cuddles McStuffins over there. We'll just call her Cuddles. Coyote, no. Are you sure, Coyote? Like, I can take all the kittens and put a webcam on them and just. No. What about you, Brutal Bob? Do you need a kitty named Cuddles? Or what about Cuddles McStuffins out there? I know he's still lurking around in the background. Do you need a kitty cat named Cuddles? Or you can call it Habanero. Well, anyways. All right. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'm going to try to figure out this stuff. And God bless. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Cuddles says bye bye. Oh, it said Gandalf. I heard it. It said Gandalf. No. And Butler Family Farms, if y'all wasn't so far away, I'd say, hey, you want one? Come get one. Uncle Don, you have a wonderful night. Grey Wolf, you have a good night too. And when you get a chance, I need your new address. I know. I'm kind of getting attached to this one, just a little bit. Teach her how to retrieve birds and stuff and bring them to me. Wouldn't that be cool to see a cat as a retriever? Anyway, all right. God bless, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye bye.